Kia ora team, there's heaps of swell around this weekend and good surf in pockets, including some action for the Groms. The in-depth analysis and our Kiwi-owned cams are on the website app, goodsurfnow.co.nz, check it out. Righto, semi-deja vu, the setup is super similar to last weekend. This system off the northeast coast is delivering underlying surfable east-northeast groundswell to the northeast and southeast coast over the weekend. Nothing huge, up to 1 metre on the northeast coast, a touch smaller for Gizzy and them. Probably better for the Groms down there, and those northerly winds could be a bit pesky. At this stage, the winds look better on Sunday, particularly Hawke's Bay and Wairarapa. Wellington, you get no change from flat and windy as get your wind gear or your snorkels out, I reckon. Back to the northeast coast, as well as that 1 metre read, there's also a bit of messy north wind swell from these local winds forecast Saturday night, Sunday morning. Let's hope the westerly winds turn up like forecast on Sunday to clean things up for the Arvo Heats. At Te Tai Tokedo Primary Schools in Sandy Bay go the Groms. Elsewhere on the northeast, it's also looking alright for the Sunday sesh if and when the westerly offshore winds come. Saturday Dorney looks alright too, more deets on the website. On the west coast, looking pretty washing machiney, similar again to last weekend with both northwest and southwest swells in the mix. South Taranaki could have options with those northerly winds. Tahi Bay and Nelson should get a stormy, and there's an outside chance of a west coast novelty wave, but check the weather warnings everywhere before you go. Southland and Otago looking pretty hopeful, I reckon, with fun swell on the menu and probably north quarter offshore winds, and that leaves Canterbury and Kaikoura not all time but also not awful. That Cook Strait wind funnel looks to be in operation again, so there may be a little something with that. Sunday looks to have better winds, Saturday looks onshore and pretty grim in that neck of the woods based on today's forecast. Next week is looking pretty across the board, and I reckon we're going to get some real good surf in places, but until then, have a mint one team.